ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, girls and boys and girls. Welcome back to our channel, Inspirational Minutes with David. How has your week been? Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, and let you know our channel is on. And please hit the subscribe and share button, the like and share. Also, if you want to commit. I'm always trying to commit to committing. As you know, hey, wait, hit the subscribe button. As you know, we go through the weekdays, W-E-A-K, and by the time we get to Friday, we're dazed, D-A-Z-E, right? We're weekdays, W-E-A-K, and by the time we get to Friday, we're days, D-A-Z-E. And by Friday, going into the following next 2 days, we are weekend, W-E-A-K-E-N, weekend, because we tired. Welcome back to our channel. I hope everyone's week has been well, and hope everyone's week has been days of evolving, days of learning yourself. We had a lot of things that happened this week, didn't we? We had a lot of things happening this week. I'm only here to help us evolve, to learn, to grow, and to love, and to know that you are loved, letting out wonderful emotions. Well, some things to go through this week. And then a little bit of I guess it'd be a teaching moment, not only for you guys but for me as well. I was on a panel of one of YouTube influencers. His name is Brother Sanchez. So I was on his show last night, and whoa, they go there. But let's talk about July the 5th. Do you know what happened July the 5th? It was CERN. And the name of this, our Inspirational Minutes with David today, is the reasons you should be CERN. See, CERN. What does con mean? It means to be against. It's an adjective, an opposition or a disagreement, against, debated, the issue, pro and con. So, our Inspirational Minutes with David today, this weekend, is why the reasons you should be concerned, against CERN. They had a few things going on. Tuesday, CERN is it's a large hadron collider, and what it does is banging atoms. You know, it's located in Switzerland, and they trying to get to the, as they say, the God particle. And the article I have today, they say the machine behind the God particle, and the hunt for dark matter. You see that? It said researchers at CERN are firing up the Large Hadron Collider for the third time, hoping to make another historic discovery. And this was June 8th, the Washington Post, by Mr. Verma. 10 years ago, a team operating the world's largest particle collider made history by discovering the Higgs boson particle. The Higgs boson particle, a finding key to understanding the creation of the universe, earning its nickname, the God particle. After more than a 3-year pause for upgrades, the accelerator run by the European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN, is collecting data again. So that's in Switzerland. It's over like 10,000 scientists. 10,000 scientists from all over the world. This time it's about to prove the existence of another mysterious substance, which we call dark matter. Through scientists largely believe dark matter is real, none have been able to see or create it. Data collection and power upgrades made to the particle smasher called the Large Hadron Collider could provide researchers one of their best chances to visualize and understand the substance. See, they've been trying to break into the ether for a long time. This hasn't just started. Put on your critical thinking hat. Research it. Research CERN, CERN, and then you'll see why you should be concerned about CERN. Quote unquote, he say, if we can figure out the properties of dark matter, we learn what our galaxy is made of, said Joshua Ruderman, an associate professor of physics at New York University. It would be transformative. Dark matter has fascinated physics scientists for decades, I should say. It's widely believed to make up a significant part of the universe, and learning more about it could provide less or more cues to how the universe came to be. See, they said the universe came to be by Big Bang. So these people, scientists, trying to find out how the Big Bang started. When we know how the Big Bang started. We're going to go over that a little bit too. All the stars, planets, and galaxies in the universe account for about 5% of the universe matter, according to the scientists at CERN. Roughly 27% of the universe is thought to be composed of dark matter, which does not absorb, reflect, or emanate light, making it extremely hard to detect. Researchers say it exists because they're seeing its gravitational pull on objects and have witnessed how it helps bend light. So when you realize and understand and understand that we are light, we are the light that they're trying to understand, understand, and understand. Now, you know they're having a new Avatar movie coming out later on this year. And remember the first Avatar movie. What color were the people in the movie? They were blue. What color is the blood inside your veins? They're blue. Look at your forearm. Look at the green, because the blue and the red, it's blue. What they always talk about? Blue. Blu-ray. Blue technology. Even in the field that I'm in, optometry, optical. We talk about the effects of blue light which emanate from screens, computer screens, handheld devices, smart tablets, smartphones, in which we have ubiquitously in our lives today. There's blue light. And they said that blue light can interfere with your 24-hour circadian rhythm. It can also slow down the production of serotonin and melatonin, which helps us go to sleep at night. Blue light can interfere with your circadian rhythm. And one of the reasons why I tell my clients all the time is because we get blue light naturally through the solar system, right? That's why when it's sunny outside, you look up in the sky is blue. That's the blue spectrum of the 7 colors of the light spectrum, blue. And what blue light does, it helps us stay awake, it helps us stay alert, it helps with our moods and our memory. Boy, smart devices, which we have ubiquitously in our lives today, not only just those telephones and smart tablets and smart computers, smart TV, even the lights that we have, blue light. Blue light, we get it naturally, so we have an overexposure of artificial blue light. So dark matter, they say, dark matter does not it's hard to take because it absorbs, which does not absorb or reflect or emanate light, particularly blue light. They said researchers are hoping that the Large Hadron Collider can help with that. The collider was built over a course of a decade by the European Organization for Nuclear Research to help answer outstanding questions of particle physics. The machine is located roughly 328 feet underground in a tunnel near the French-Swiss border in the city of Geneva. Its circumference spans nearly 17 miles. So we're talking about a huge hadron collider. Now, they go on to say that inside the collider, superconducting magnets are chilled to roughly minus 456 degrees Fahrenheit, colder than space, they say. While two particle beams traveling close to the speed of light are made to collide. Using advanced sensors and monitors, scientists analyze the substance created by those collisions, which can replicate conditions similar to the Big Bang, they say. It allows them to learn about the earliest moments of the universe. We are the universe. See, people who are in Inspirational Minutes with David, who are participants of our evolution, we already know that we are energy, light, expressing ourselves in human form. The energy, light, it never dies. It only changes form. The body, the material body, go back to Gaia, Mother Earth, which is crying in deep pain right now. They said the machine started working in September. Now these months, 9th month, 2008, but was shut down multiple times for enhancements. For the past 3 years, engineers have upgraded the collider so they can detect more data and run at higher speeds. Now the accelerator can run at its highest energy level over 13.6 trillion with the T. We talking about like Rockefeller type of money. Roswell's, Rockefellers, Bilderbergs, they multiple trillionaires, all right? But the highest energy level ever, 13.6 trillion with the T, electron volts, allowing scientists to run bigger, more complicated experiments that could yield new insights into particle physics. They were saying this is a significant increase, said Mike Lamont, CERN's director for accelerators and technology, paving the way for new discoveries. So what are they trying to discover? What are they trying to do? Where are they trying to take us? I'm going to answer some of these concerns that we have in a few minutes. They say at the beginning of the universe, particles did not have mass. So the scientists had long questioned how stars, planets, and additional life were created. In 1964, Franciscus Englert, and Peter Higgs and others theorized that force field gave particles mass when they connected, but they couldn't document the existence of the entirety of the entity. The discovery of the Higgs boson particle, and part of the height, what they're doing is a part of the hypothesized force field. Won Englert and Higgs a Nobel Prize in physics. Wow, what do you know? Now, this is going on today in our world, and they cranked the thing back up July 5th. And we're going to talk about some things that happened after July 5th. They was talking about once the data starts coming out from the experiment, Rudiman will see if it's producing new particles. Even if it does, it would not be hard to immediately to tell if it's dark matter or not. First, they would need to assess whether the particle in question emanates light. If it does, then that makes it less likely it is dark matter. Second, the particles should show signs of existing for a long time but not decaying immediately, since dark matter should, in theory, be able to last billions with the B of years. They also hold that the particle behaves similarly to the current theories of dark matter. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yeah, what are they trying to do? Now, in conclusion, they said, if the CERN scientists do not discover dark matter in the next 4 years, they have more upgrades in the work. The upgrades are likely to take 3 years after the current run stops, leaving the fourth round of data and experiments to start over in 2029. You know, they have to do that by 2029 because we know what happens in 2030. We have the WEF, the World Economic Forum, in 2030, and there will be changes. Oh, stick around. You'll see. As planned, the trial could capture 10 times more data than the previous experiments, according to the CERN's website. Check it out, people. But unraveling the universe secrets is not easy. This is hard, Ruderman said. It's hard. It's something that could take a whole lifetime of exploration. So, that what happened on July the 5th. They restarted the CERN. And guess what happened? The next day. Guess what happened the next day? Oh, yes. Check it out. Do your research. A Georgia monument seen by some as satanic was damaged from a pre-dawn explosion. The explosion was July 6, 2022. Right? At 4:03 a.m. and 33 seconds. Oh, they playing with numbers, aren't they? Aren't they? For the ones who are not evolving. For the ones who are not opening up their pineal gland. Tomography, the numbers. Yes, they playing with numbers. A rural Georgia monument that some conservative Christians criticize as satanic and others dubbed as American Stonehenge was demolished Wednesday after pre-dawn bombing turned one of its 4 granite panels into rubble. The Georgia Guidestones monument near Edberton was damaged by an explosive device. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation said and later knocked down for safety reasons, leaving a pile of rubble in a picture that the investigators published. Picture. That's the picture, right? That's the picture. Surveillance footage showed a sharp explosion. They don't know who put it there, but a sharp explosion blowing one panel to rubble just after 4 a.m. 4:03:33, by the way. Investigators also released a video of a silver sedan leaving the monument. After prior vandalism, video cameras connected to the country's emergency dispatch center were stationed at the site, said Ebert Grandi Association Executive Vice President Chris Kubus. The enigmatic roadside attraction was built in 1980, researching Georgia Guidestones from the local granite commissioned by an unknown person or group under the pseudonym R.C. Kristen, R.C. Kristen. They're playing with games. These people are playing. That's giving the Guidestones a sort of sprout of mystery around them because they say the identity or the intent of the individuals who commissioned them is unknown. This is funny. The 16 feet high, 5-meter high panels bore a 10 10-part message in 8 different languages, right? 8 different languages. With guidance for living in the age of reason. One part called for keeping the world population at 500 million or below. Oh, wait, what the focus here? What the focus? What? So what are they going to do? Because we have, let me drop the ball. We have 7 to 8, almost 9 trillion. No, I take that back. Billion people here in the whole world, they say. There's the numeration of how many people are supposed to be here accounted in the world. So you're going to get it to 500 or less million people when we have right at 8, almost 9 billion people? Oh, you know what the business is. You already know what it is because it started with this first, okay? He haven't put it out in a while, but I'm putting it out right now. It started with this. It started with that. The 16-foot high, 5-meter high panels bore a 10-part message in 8 different languages with guidance for living in the age of reason. One part called for keeping the world population, and again I reiterate, at 500 million or below, while another calls to guard reproduction wisely. Yes, to guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Roe versus Wade. I'll talk about that a little bit. It also served as a sundial and as an astronomical calendar. But it was the panel's mention of eugenics, population control, and the global government that made them a target of fair right conspiracies. Whoa! People. The monument's notoriety took off with the rise of the internet, Cooper said, until it became a roadside tourist attraction with thousands visiting every year. The site received renewed attention during the Georgia's May 24 global national primary, when third-place Republican candidate Candace Taylor claimed the guidestones are satanic, and made demolishing them part of her platform. Could she be the one? Pull it out in that silver SUV. They have cameras all around it, but you can't even see nothing but a silver SUV. You can't even get the tags. You know. This is crazy. The monument had previously been vandalized, including it has been spray painted in 2008 and 2014. This girl McCarty, which is a comedian or something, she said that the bomb is another example of how conspiracy theories do and can have real world impact. Conspiracy theory, you mean critical thinking people? Yes, critical thinking people, yes. We can have real world impact. We can impose our will upon the dumb masses, upon the sleeping people, sheeple. We will and we are imposing our will upon the people who are asleep. Sheeple. Now, it's up to your interpretation. They say how you want to view it. The site is about 7 miles north of Edmonton and about 90 miles east of Atlanta, near the South Carolina state line. Granite quarrying is a top local industry, employing about 2,000 people in the area. No suspects was identified. Yeah. The Georgia Guidestones. Listen. People, listen. You see, we had this going on. All right. So the cure for all diseases come from electromagnetic energy. That's what Gaia, the earth, is. The ancients, they knew this. So they used this power to their advantage. But the false science used by the Jesuits today is used for inverted purposes. So we're getting sick because of all the healing temples have been robbed. The trees have been cut down. The big trees, the big trees that look like mountains now, they've been cut down. Our food is being poisoned in many ways by land and air. We're being injected with poison, from time we were born, and we're taken as soon as we come into this world. When we come from that portal, that stargate of our mother into this world, when we come from the spiritual realm, and when the spirit take on the assignment of the body, we already are getting poisoned. Something done to make us lose even more memory and consciousness. All the heavy metals contained in medicines and food prevent the circulation of energy and prevent the electrification of our bodies. The heart. Why do you think when you're having a heart attack, they zoom, put that electrical boom boom shock on you? We're energy, expressing ourselves as humans. So you should be concerned about CERN. There's lead in cigarettes, aluminum in the medicine injected through syringes, lead in hair dyes, aluminum in shampoo. There will not be so many diseases. This eases of our body. This ease, which is disease, the body is not at ease because it's not in its natural state anymore. If we were not constantly sabotaged, true wealth comes from energy. The ancients used technological resources for spiritual purposes to heal and raise the frequency of the initiates, enabling them to rise above their level through electromagnetic energy found in temples, metals, and crystals. The temples emanate sounds and vibration promoting healing. But this past is being denied to us as we live in a curtain of illusions. We live in a fog of illusions, lies, prevarications, deceptions of scarcity, and manufactured diseases, something non-existent in the true abundance of the cosmos. You see, that's our truth. That's my truth. And your truth is not mine. My truth is not yours. But I need you to become more questioning of who you are and where you come from, and to evolve. And there is just not one truth. It's not. It's an individual calculation. So there are millions. And until this simple fact is honored amongst all people, there will always be conflict. But the ones who puff up their ego, let the ego and go. Who puff up their ego, their ego in their chest with their arrogance, and to try to suppress what they disagree with will eventually fall hard they're gonna fall hard in disgrace. Hard in disgrace, I tell you. You know, it's a long way to the bottom when superiority tries to defend gravity, so-called gravity. Remember, only the best intentions can take wings. can take wings and fly. First love yourself, because your truth, it will always, 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 always set you free. So everything that we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is perspective. It's a perspective, not the truth. As above, so below. As within, so without. And as the universe, so the soul. Hit the subscribe button. You made this far in our video. Hit the bell notifications. Let you know that our channel's back on. Inspirational Minutes with David. We're back on with the evolution of the mind, the soul. The pineal gland has been brushed, scrubbing off the calcified calcium that has been bonded upon the third eye. And like I was saying, CERN was started up July the 5th, started back up. They have reasons for that. The next day, the Georgia Guidestones was exploded. I really believe that if you start researching, mudslides and researching the cathedrals from thousands and thousands of years ago, you start researching and learning how these people was so advanced. There's nothing new underneath the sun. Okay, there's nothing new underneath the sun. There's nothing new. Okay. Now, with the CERN, Large Hadron Collider Modulator, busting up atoms and trying to get to the dark matter. With that going on, it's underground, so it's taking away they're trying to kill off. This is just me, my opinion. The elite, because we live on the earth is an electromagnetic being. Gaia, Mother Earth, feminine form. So they trying to kill the earth. She's already dying, but she's holding on for us. Because we're energy as well. And she needs our energy, the right energy, to go back to the ancestors' way of life. And they're trying to kill it off with CERN. Now with the Roe versus Wade, they want you to have babies to control your rights, as a woman. Now, I saw this meme the other day, said, if a man can have intimacy and sex and enjoy it, why can't not a woman? She's only there, she can't enjoy it, she's there just to make babies? It's crazy. But the reason why, to me, my opinion, why they want the Roe versus Wade continue in our country, because you were given this. The last 2.5 years, the world been a shit show. So you've given this to reprogram your DNA, messenger, RNA. Look it up. And to reprogram the messenger RNA will send a message that something going on with your body to the DNA to send the white blood cells to fix it. But you've been reprogrammed. Veil for the ones who dared sheeplessly and did it. Now, a lot of you will be having babies. You can't get an abortion. You will be having babies. And the experiment is on you. Let's see what the babies turn out to be. They be even more programmed than ever before. We're already losing the electromagnetic power. They're trying to kill Gaia and take that away through CERN. Then they take away the right to the woman's body to force her, coerce her to have babies for their experiments. The controllers. Think on that for a moment. They did it before. At the turn of the 20th century, they have done it before. Turn of the 20th century, they had a bunch of orphans. Orphan Annie out there, yeah. They had children working in warehouses and factories, and that's where the child labor laws came in. They had a law that if a woman had a baby, back then, because they've been doing women very wrong. They said if women had babies and were not married, they was just taking their babies. They were taking their babies, and they were putting the women to work in factories, and a lot of them went to the crazy homes. Right? They took the children through the mudslides and reprogrammed the children. Oh, this might be a little bit too much for you to understand. There's a reason behind everything. Okay? There is a reason behind everything. The reason you should be concerned. And the last time when the giants, they say, fell to earth, took over the earth, and started mating with mankind, gorging them, mating with them, polluting, reprogramming their DNA through the Most High. Already had a DNA for each and one of us. More books than the world's library or encyclopedias combined. But when that happened on the earth, Gaia, the giants, read about it, know about it, research it. The mRNA was being reprogrammed. It's when the deluge or the floods came. Think about what I said. The reason you should be concerned against CERN. Do your research. Hit the bell, notifications, hit the like and share. Thank you for being with us. Inspirational Minutes with David. I got to end it with this. The audacity of woke. I'll talk about that. Everything I just talked about. I'll talk about that in the book. Get the book. The audacity of woke. The audacity of woke. The reason you should be concerned with CERN. I love you because I love me. When I love me, I love you in return. Until next time, Inspirational Minutes with David. I love you. Beautiful, beautiful people. I love you. I love you in truth. Peace.